what's happening, what's up, and we back with another video. I'm talking about back to back. I'm talking about we got so many videos. Just once again, we back. All right, we back with another one. All right, today we got a good video. But before we get started, I want to say everybody once again, thank you. On every video, I'm gonna try to say thank you and show my respect to all my subscribers, all my followers. Because once again, if it weren't for y'all, I would not be doing this, all right? I would not keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep going and keep pushing. I want to thank everybody for really supporting me. Now, most important, my TikTok live around about 8:30, 9 o'clock almost every night, all right? And it be jumping. You feel me? It be live. And I really appreciate all my subscribers from TikTok coming over to the YouTube page and running it up for me, all right? Once again, when I started TikTok, everything started running up. It started going. I started seeing my numbers pushing. So let's keep it going, y'all. We ain't waste too much time, you know what I mean, doing all that. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Everybody come on in, have a seat. Hope y'all full, because I ain't feeding none of y'all. So I hope you bring your snacks, because you're going to be here starving, all right? But once again, like I said, y'all, let's have a seat. Let's get into the title. The title is Killer Chase Victim Down and Murder Him in Broad Daylight. Oh, man. Crazy. Once again, you got to always be ready at any time to have something, you know what I mean, to get them off for you feel me? And that's how it is these days. So, let's go ahead and get into the video.
I'm like, Jimmy, what? He said, I done killed him, and my heart dropped. I said, what are you talking about? Where are you? He said that he cut him up with a machete.
Guests at the Country Inn and Suites in Bedford, New Hampshire are settling down for a quiet evening indoors when the peace is suddenly shattered. As investigators gather the facts, they're unaware of another utterly harrowing secret hidden inside one of the hotel rooms. The following report is based on police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that while the following CCTV footage is intense, it does not show anyone being physically harmed or injured. Shortly after 4:30 on August 21st, 2021, two men check into the hotel. The one on the left is 28-year-old Nathan Cashman, and the other is 42-year-old Theodore Lucky. While nothing seems amiss at first glance, one of these men harbors murderous thoughts about to be unleashed.
And I mean, from the time I seen this guy, I don't know, I just had a bad feeling about him. Creepy.
Minutes after this encounter, a witness in room 312 hears hair-raising cries from the hallway on the third floor.
It sounded like a man screaming at the top of his voice, help me, and several times, 3 or 4 times. And then I heard somebody, it sounded like footsteps following him, behind him. And then I heard silence, but I heard like banging, like somebody was hitting the walls on the hallway a couple times. Then it was silent.
And this is all things that you heard?
I heard, yes.
Did you see anything?
No, I was not going to open the door.
Okay.
Although most witnesses stayed inside their rooms to avoid the danger, the hotel security camera captured the unfolding violence. A witness staying in room 218 notices two men at the end of the hallway engaged in an altercation.
When I got off the elevator, there was two men at the end of the hallway, one of which was beating one man with the hose of a fire extinguisher. And when they heard the elevator ding, they turned, and one guy was screaming, "Get the police!" And the other guy started moving toward me that was beating him. So I ran to my room as quick as I could and got in with my key. And then I called the main desk about 8 or 9 times and couldn't get through. And then about 10 minutes later, I had police knocking on my door.
Photographs taken of the crime scene show glimpses of this encounter near the second floor window.
Dude just walking up behind him like he just on some Jason's type stuff, man. And look, he ain't have nothing on him. Not a blade, no nothing, no. That's why I'm talking, man, everywhere you go, you gotta have something on you, man, to defend yourself. Just can't be out here like that anymore. Times are very different, man.
Guests struggle to avoid the bedlam. One of the witnesses describes a desperate decision Nathan was forced to take in a panicked attempt to save himself.
And when I came out, I look up. I said, oh man, this dude jumped out the window trying to save his life. You know what I'm saying? There's blood all on the window. The frame of the window's on the ground right there. And then that's that's when the other maintenance guy that's here was sitting in his car. I went over and told him, I said, man, did you see that? He said, no, I didn't see nothing. I was down on my phone. I said, man, look, dude just jumped out the window. 2 minutes later, at least 2 minutes later, there's a white guy running around the corner, and then all of a sudden, the guy came behind him with the black guy with the red hair, had a machete in his hand, and he whacked him in the back of his head right before he went in, and put like another gash of many gashes that this guy already had on him. So he goes in, and I'm like, oh man.
As Theodore chases Nathan back inside the hotel, another eyewitness recounts what he observed inside the lobby.
But what did he do to them boys for that to happen to him? What did he do? Why?
As the assault nears its gruesome conclusion.
The two people came blasting into the door, and the one in the front, the guy with the other guy.
It's a wrap for him, for real.
Abrasion across Nathan's neck, suggesting that his throat had been slit, and declares death. Unsurprisingly, a medical examiner will later note in the autopsy report that Nathan died from multiple chop wounds of the head, neck, and body. As Theodore flees the crime scene, officers are unaware that they're about to receive a lead from an unlikely location over 250 miles away.
What's going on? My wife just got...
Boy, they got away quick. They got away quick. Man.
Call from her son. Okay. He just took from in New Hampshire. Okay, he just got out of prison, apparently. It's been back and forth down here. She come home, she's all upset. I'm watching the game, me and my cousin, she blew my high. She told me, Junior just killed someone. Where the hell was Junior at? He's in New Hampshire. I talked to him on the phone. Sure was him? I'm positive it was him, okay? And he's telling me, Dad, I understand, and I'm talking to him, telling him what not to do. Hey, I understand what's going on. He'll get killed tonight, okay? Because they're looking for him.
More officers from the Asbury Park Police Department in New Jersey arrive on the scene, and Theodore's mother, Vivian Brown, relays vital information.
I got a phone call from my son. He was hysterical, he was cussing, and my son don't cuss around me. He's like, Mom, you was f***ing right, you was f***ing right. I'm like, Junior, what? He said, I done killed them. And my heart dropped. I said, what are you talking about? Where are you?
Yes.
He said that he cut him up with a machete at some hotel or somewhere. And I was like, where are you? Where are you? He said, I'm in New Hampshire. I don't know where I'm at. I said, well, whose car are you driving? I don't know. Mom, I'm lost. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you. I just tell you that I love you. I'm saying goodbye to you. I'm going away for the rest of my life. I don't give a damn. He's dead. I'm covered in blood. I don't know.
Yeah. As New Jersey off.
Man, I couldn't imagine that, man. Oh, man. Being a parent, man. You gotta go through that, Hope she finds some peace for real. Some kind of way, because I feel like that's gonna take a long time to heal from, getting that phone call like that. And then his father knowing what's going on after he done that, that's a lot he gotta process, because who knows, they might come to his home and bother them, so now you gotta protect home and at that age and all that other stuff like that. And then on top of his son, that's a lot. I feel like that could be a lot to digest for him, and hope they find peace for real. Or found peace.
Officers dispatch this information to the New Hampshire State Police. Vivian shares more about Theodore.
He just got out of prison Mother's Day weekend, May the 7th.
Have you ever acted out like this before?
That's why he was in prison the last time.
According to online reports, Theodore was convicted of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old minor in 2004, and in 2012
he doing all that. Yeah, catch him quick.
pled guilty to 2 counts of kidnapping and served a portion of his sentence in the Northern New Hampshire Correctional Facility, where he met Nathan.
Do you know anyone by Nate or Nathan?
He just got out of prison too.
Okay.
Evidently they were lovers in prison.
Shot.
I thought about that at the beginning when I first seen him come in there, but I ain't want to say it because I thought they was together. But then when he starts, and then when they said who he would, I feel like it was something to him do him like that. Yeah, it was something deep for somebody to do something like that and go off the hinges like that.
By what their son has just admitted to doing, Vivian has reached her emotional limit with Theodore.
I'm not.
Honey, as long as he's alive, that's all that matters. Okay?
When he took that boy's life, I should have took his right along with it. That's the way I feel about it. You don't go around here killing nobody. I don't care what they do to you. You don't take nobody's life.
I understand that.
You don't do that.
I just don't want him to die for being stupid.
He took someone's life. I don't want to hear that. He should have took his life right along with it. If he wanted to take somebody's life, he should have took it.
Theodore's parents and the officers don't know yet that this is only a part of the crime he committed that day. Soon a call comes in that changes the entire dynamic of the situation inside the apartment.
Hello?
In a rapidly evolving healthcare industry, it is important to stay up to date on your knowledge and
He turned himself in. He's ready to walk in. Junior?
Yes, Mom.
Why, baby? Why?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too. Where you at? What police station you at?
What police station is this? That's right. Yeah. I took somebody's life, Mom. I did.
As Theodore speaks with his parents, one of the officers makes an alarming observation.
I don't think he's in custody yet.
Junior, whose phone are you on?
My phone. You are in handcuffs? No, I'm at the police station. A fireman just walked out.
Thankfully, Theodore is taken into custody without further incident. As detectives escort him into an interrogation room and read him his Miranda rights, they will soon confront him about yet another bone-chilling discovery made at the hotel.
Oh my man. Man, look at this. Oh yeah, they messed him up in there.
My boyfriend. Okay. What? How long have you guys been dating? Over 3 years. Okay. You're definitely going. You tell me that. You get that information from me, and I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'm telling you the information that I have is that he's deceased. What happened tonight that kind of caused this? I was hurt. Yeah. And you got out of prison a few weeks ago.
Theodore claims that he drove from New Jersey that morning to see Nathan and arrived at the hotel around noon.
We'd like to know what the interaction was in the hotel room. Yeah, we started arguing about him yelling at me.
While Theodore shares about the incident, officials also know there's more to his story as they explore the timeline of events.
Like I said before in one of my videos, I think I did just by myself introducing who I was. It'd be a lot going on at the hotels. I'm telling you, you go to a hotel at night and or during the day or whenever, and just be around, you will see a lot of stuff going on. You want some action? Go to a hotel parking lot. You'll see it for sure, or a lobby. You will see it for sure.
I guess you said, did stuff happen in the hallway, or was it down into the lobby? Or could you help us understand where things kind of happened? It happened in the lobby, in the hallway, in the hotel. And when you say happened, are you stabbing, or is it more like a hitting, or how would you describe it? Hitting. Hitting? Like coming from up, down? Yep. And where were you hitting it? Everywhere. Okay.
Crime scene photographs show the bloody machete Theodore used in the slaughter. But shockingly, Nathan was not the only victim that day. While officers were interviewing witnesses at the hotel, they discovered shocking security footage showing Theodore checking into the hotel earlier that day with 60-year-old David Hanford. But David did.
What? Whoa. Whoa. And this video is crazy. This video is crazy. Oh, he with a whole nother man.
Know that he was walking into a nightmare.
What would really help us is there another person? Who's this other person?
Later reports state that David is Theodore's ex-boyfriend and has known him for decades. Theodore later claimed that David believed they were at the hotel for a romantic weekend and knew nothing about his plans for Nathan.
Who's the other gentleman that you were asking about? Is he Dave? Okay. Where is Dave? So Dave was also in the room? In another room. Oh, okay. Did he come up with you from New Jersey? Okay.
As officers started clearing the crime scene, they received information that there may be a second victim. As they cleared the hotel's third floor, they knocked and received no response from one of the rooms. Upon opening the door, officers found David completely incapacitated.
So you're in the hotel with Dave, and how is he, he's bound to the bed or tied to the bed? Yeah. Okay. And did he do that sort of voluntarily, or was that something that you decided to do? David, well, more so he likes the whole SM and bondage type thing.
They found David covered in a hotel blanket with a belt wrapped around his neck and clear tape covering his nose and mouth. It appeared he'd been dead for some time. While it's still
So this is what I'm gonna say. Room service. How they didn't catch that? How many days he was in there? How long he was in there? That's why you always check your bed, check everything that's going on in the hotel room, because you just never know what's in them beds, everything. Because I done stayed in some hotels where we didn't have roaches, little bugs and stuff in the bed, and you gotta check that before you lay your head down in that room. For instance, I stayed in Chicago one time, and the hotel was, once again, we went there to an overnight trip, but it was like all right, hey y'all, we gonna do it, we're gonna get the room when we get there. All right, cool. Something totally different, yo, something totally different. The room we see on the phone and the room we actually walked into, oh my God. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. But we managed through the night. We got through the night. We had to swap our rooms out, and even the second room wasn't even that good, but we managed for sure. We got some good sleep.
on what prompted Theodore to commit this horrifying act. The eventual answer is something none of the detectives anticipated.
I told Dave that I was hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. I told Dave I didn't want to hurt him. I wish that I could leave you in the room like tied to the bed. But because I told you everything, he like kept and telling me what I said. Well, things go south. I knew what I was going to do. You didn't want him to get out. No. You mentioned you didn't want him to say what you had said about Nathan. Yeah.
Theodore claims that he kept David inside the room and eventually suffocated him to death because David knew about his plans. He feared that David might have escaped and warned Nathan about the impending attack. But to understand what motivated Theodore to attack Nathan, detectives must explore their relationship. 2 weeks prior to the events at the hotel, Theodore and his friends drove up to visit Nathan and noticed something odd about him.
But then I came outside and I was talking to him and I noticed that there was an achy on his neck.
A week later, when Nathan calls off their relationship, things spiral out of control.
And he said that he was breaking up. I said, why? That's when he told me he had slept with some girl. Less than 2 weeks ago, you were telling me that you wanted to be with me, you wanted to marry me, and now you're moving in with your ex-girlfriend. He told me that he wanted to see me. Of course, I wanted to see him. Was that the plan today, just to meet up and to talk, or was... Yeah. We lay in the bed together. He told me that it felt weird, because in his head, he'd say he felt like he was cheating on his ex-girlfriend.
Minutes after this statement, the attack begins.
I wanted to hurt him. I wanted him to feel the pain that I felt.
Theodore's
He felt some pain then. He felt some pain.
rage and feelings of betrayal led to the murders of Nathan and David. On November 7th, 2022, Theodore pled guilty to 2 counts of murder in the first degree. He received 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole. He's currently incarcerated at the New Hampshire State Prison.
All right, that's the end of that video. That was a good video. That was a good video, man. Yeah, dude was stressed out behind that. He made them feel that pain. That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful out here. It's cold out here, boy. People flash out on you. You know what I mean? But once again, that's another video. That's another video. It's another video. All right. that was a crazy one. That was a crazy one. All right. I want to thank everybody again for watching that video with me, because I was off the edge. You know what I mean? Once again, another banger, another hit. All right. Go to my YouTube channel after watching this video. Before you click off of it, like the video, thumbs up. All right. Thumbs up the video. Share the video, and that'd be greatly appreciated. And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe, and then also tell somebody, tell your cousin, auntie, friends, sister, brother, guy at work with them, all right, supervise, work, tell all them, everybody on down that line, tell everybody, all right, and that'd be greatly appreciated. If you like the video, comment 100, let me know who you are and give you that shout out, all right, on my next video. Now, once again, that is another presentation from Dave's channel. 444. Peace.